The Bulls are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this one. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined as always by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Thrilled to be back in Orlando. The Magic ready for that home court advantage. In the middle of the pack, standings-wise, they're 13 games out of first.
And, you know, Kevin, during this winning streak, what's been fun to watch is that everybody knows their role, and it's very clearly defined. Everybody knows exactly what his job is, and they're going out and they're doing it. All the pieces have fit together perfectly.
There's not a more competent team in the NBA right now. Believe me, none of the guys on that team think this winning streak has happened by accident. They know it's taken hard work.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. McDermott and Gasol, the duo at the forward. And it's Noah in at the center position. Now here's Rose. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Rose has got his second basket of the game.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see. Pau Gasol over the last few seasons dealing with a number of lower body injuries. Knee tendonitis, plantar fasciitis, groin, toe. Kobe had suggested him to try to really slim down to lessen the pressure on his joints.
And here's Rose after the three-pointer from Money. Oladipo with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well.
Outside Rose. A second chance effort, and there's the nice layup by Gasol.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
That is not an easy shot right there. He had to get it off over a taller defender.
A little bit of a rainbow three, but like you said, it had to be with the size mismatch.
Now here's Rose. 26 points for him last game against Cleveland.
And he really kept his head down, was drawing contact, getting himself to the line, played an aggressive game. That was a big-time help for him and his team.
Derrick Rose has always had an effective floater. It's a must-have shot for any point guard. He said he developed it on the playgrounds of Southside Chicago. He didn't call fouls, so you just had to find a way to get your shot off before the contact.
Now Rose after the missed three from Money. Rose attacking, and that one's good.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
And Rose working to develop his floater with, Steve, his left hand as well.
Well, you don't see many players who can make a floater with either hand. I mean, something like that with his quickness, that would be impossible to defend.
No good for Money. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Rose kicks to Butler, and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. From the arc. No good for Money.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Outside Rose. Pass to Gasol. Back to Rose. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Tell you what, the way they shot the ball in that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
That drops. McDermott's got his first points of the game.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
It's Oladipo on the wing. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Money. And a miss there on the triple.
They've done a good job of keeping everything outside.
Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Money. Gasol a screen. And it's Rose penetrating. Butler dishes to Rose. Rejected by Harris. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Here's Rose. 10 points for him. Noah, the pass to Butler, and the wide open shot from Rose. Rose with another miss.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
The Magic trail by 6. And the pass to Money. McDermott with the double team. Gasol against Harris. To the inside, and Oladipo kicks to Harris. 6 to shoot. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Harris has got his first 2 points of the night.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Butler against Oladipo. McDermott with the screen for Butler. Outside Rose. Left side Rose. Back to Butler. Here's Noah. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Money passes to Dedmon. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That's on Joakim Noah.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Now here's Rose. 10 points for him. McDermott dishes to Rose. The tray. And he gets it to go. Rose has got 13.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
This quarter has brought out the best in them, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Rose, a screen on Oladipo. Butler against Oladipo. Rose goes in, makes it off the glass. 15 points in the game.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Money passes to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Money. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter. And here we get a chance to check out the story on Joakim Noah. He's been a force for them over the past month as you take a look at the league rankings. He's averaging 10 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output, and you know he's always looking to push himself.
And that's what the best players do, Steve. You play with one of the all-time greats in Michael Jordan. Nothing comes easy in the NBA against top talent, night in and night out. And I think the way he's been playing shows he's been working a lot on different aspects of his game.
Here's Money after the made shot from Joakim Noah. Rose with the double team. Money passes to Oladipo. Here's Money. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Now here's McDermott. Right now averaging 7 points a game. McDermott with the screen for Gasol. Rose gets a wide open look, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Rose has got 17 now.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 19 points for Money.
Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
And Butler, here we go. Rose kicks to Butler. Knocked loose. Here's Money. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
He was exquisite in that game, Kevin. It wasn't just the scoring, it was the passing, too. And his teammates, you could tell, were just really enjoying playing with him.
And here is Butler after the three-pointer from Money. Noah with a screen on Oladipo. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Harris. And it's a 3-point Magic lead. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Orlando.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Here's Noah. Makes it off the glass. Noah's got 6.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Harkless is checked in for Orlando. Gordon comes in for Oladipo. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Mirotic is checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Pau Gasol. Dunleavy's checked in for McDermott. And it's Heinrich in for Derrick Rose. Mike Dunleavy, the former number 3 overall pick out of Duke, Steve, back in 2002.
Yeah, he played on that Duke team back in 2001 that won the NCAA championship. Played alongside Williams and Boozer. You know, never really became a star, but a quality player over his 12-year NBA career.
Here's Money. 25 points in the game. Down low, Gordon kicks to Harkless. Out to Harris. Lots of room. That one a little long.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
Heinrich dishes to Mirotic. Kicks to Dunleavy. 3-pointer. No good. Orlando leading. Here's Money. The Magic again can't hit.
That's a bad shot. You really hurt your team by taking a shot from that range. Put your defense in jeopardy.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Money in at point guard. Harkless is out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Ridnour in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
The Magic have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
But you take a look at the numbers, guys. They're shooting 74% on the season.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Bucks put on a show. He had 30 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That's foul number 2 for him. Chicago making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. McDermott passes to Noah. Dishes it to McDermott. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Rose penetrating. Gasol no good. Orlando leading by 6. Here's Money. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Money's got 5 points in the quarter.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Noah with a screen for Rose. Ridnour against Heinrich. He dishes it to Rose. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Dedmon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Money. 30 points in the game. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Rose kicks to Heinrich. Noah in the post. Defended by Harkless. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Cans it from downtown. Rose has got 22 points.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Money. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Bulls trail by 5. Heinrich dishes to Rose. Rose double teamed, and that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen away.
Tried to use the pump fake there, but the defense didn't buy it.
Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Gedman's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, he didn't have to slow down at all, guys. Just perfectly timed pass there.
Rose up on top. 22 points for him.
Derrick Rose, born and raised on the south side of Chicago, now playing for his hometown Bulls. He even became a partner and endorser for Chicago's top deep dish pizza chain. He does represent this town.
You talk about Derrick Rose's culinary interest. He's looked to change his diet for the better.
Yeah, he needed to, Kevin, because, he was a big fan of candy when he came into the league. It was kind of his vice. He said he would eat up to 2 pounds of candy in one sitting. That's just crazy. But he's hired a personal chef. He's eating better. He's taking care of his body. And it's important, obviously, as you get older and you're dealing with injuries.
Noah with a screen for Rose. Hangs in the air. No luck. So Orlando will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Money passes to Harkless. Stolen by Noah. Rose attacking. And he gets it to go. Rose has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
And we've got some time for a look at the 2K leaderboard now. And some point guards who have been very adept at putting the ball in the basket since the All-Star break. Well, you look at Money, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
Well, he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field for him.
And those shots aren't all coming from 10 feet and in. I mean, he's taking legitimate shots. I mean, it might seem like it because of his percentage that he's in close, but he's putting up those numbers from outside. It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Tom Thibodeau had some words for his team in that last huddle. He preached patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. The shot by Heinrich, no good. Magic leading by 8. Pass to Money, trying his luck deep, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Noah's got 7 rebounds in the game. Rose with the ball. Now defended by Money. Rose attacking, cans the 12-footer. Rose has got 10 points in the quarter.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
The shot's good for Money.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Rose. Shot is no good, and Orlando will come the other way. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And in that first matchup, they got absolutely manhandled on the boards, guys. So they're going to have to do a much better job tonight in the paint if they're going to win this game. Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
He feeds it to Gasol. He kicks it to Heinrich. Pass to Rose. Uncovered. Good on the shot. Rose has got 29.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Magic leading by 9. Here's Money. He has 35. Rose with the double team. Dedmon kicks it to Ridnour. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. McDermott dishes to Gasol. And it's Rose penetrating. Cannot hit. Here's Money. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yet another 3 for him, Kevin. He's really been draining them here in the second.
And here's Rose. He has 29. Heinrich kicks to Gasol. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Here's Money. The feed to Harkless. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And a moment to check out Joakim Noah. Some good contributions since the All-Star break. Averaging 9 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. If it was an average player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were spectacular.
Yeah,
but for him, simply run-of-the-mill.
And how much does that tell you about the talent he has? I mean, when the spectacular passes his average, that speaks volumes.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Gordon's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Harris comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Luke Ridnour. They get it back, and he gets it to go. 6 points for Pau Gasol.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's Money, defended by Dunleavy, and stolen by Mirotic. Outside Butler. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Rose kicks to Mirotic. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Mirotic has got it back down to single digits for the Bulls. Here's the screen. Here's Money. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Money's got 40 points.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Mirotic sets the screen for Rose. Six on the shot clock. Tries from 10. Again, Chicago.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Magic leading by 8. To the inside. Harris passes to Money. No good on the 3. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Rose attacking. Magic shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor. Hitting at all cylinders. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. That's good.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
Yeah, you got to love the energy they're bringing. As soon as they got their hands on the ball, everybody got out and ran.
Here's Money. He has 40. And Gasol comes to help. Harris dishes to Oladipo. And stolen by Butler. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. And Mirotic kicks to Butler. The dish to Rose. Dunleavy for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Money. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Money's got 42 in the game. Bulls trail by 8. Rose attacking. Some solid defense from Harris.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good for Money. Into the Bulls, shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Rose passes to Gasol. Takes the turnaround J. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists tonight. Here's Money. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And so that brings the first half to a close. Magic lead by 6.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. Let me say this first. I'm really pleased with how many open looks we've created. We've hit a lot of shots because we found a lot of high percentage looks. That can't change. I will point out that all the steals we got in that half as something we can build on. We pestered them with our D. That was great. And guys, I don't want too many of us under the glass at the defensive end. I want to be sure that we always have at least a couple of guys.
First half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
Magic leading by 6. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler at the back. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's McDermott in at the 3 slot.
Well, they scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Rose dishes to McDermott. Outside Gasol. McDermott with the screen for Gasol. Just 4 to shoot. Rose attacking. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Here's Money. Rejected by Gasol. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Feeds to Butler. Pass to Rose. Back to Butler. Outside Butler. The pass to McDermott. Back to Rose. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 5 rebounds tonight. He lobs it up and slam dunk by Harris.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
They sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Bulls trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
McDermott kicks it to Noah. They break it out 5 on 3. Here's Money. Offensive rebound. Gordon. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Rose. 33 points for him. Out to the right wing. They need this. And he gets it to go. Rose has got 36.
So hard to try to play defense with the height mismatch out there that's on the perimeter, and they gave up the 3-pointer.
Here's Money. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Money's got 48. Last outing for Chicago, they won that game against Cleveland.
And the thing I took away from that game was how dominant they were on the boards.
Well, it's impossible not to see that domination. Based on the numbers, it was really lopsided in the rebounding battle.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
guys, Joakim Noah draws inspiration from music. Not the typical selections you might think. He is a huge reggae fan. Noah said, quote, "People think reggae is such happy music, but really listen to the lyrics. It's about empowerment. It's about uniting people. It gives me strength on the floor." Guys?
Noah, definitely a unique player and character in the NBA. Good to see. Good kid. Thank you, Doris. Taj Gibson's checked in for Pau Gasol. And a brief look now at the best rebounders from the point guard position over the past month. Fourth, Derrick Rose.
This is a unique group of leaders at the point. But with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
You know, it definitely sets them apart from most of the other point guards in the league when you can glass eat like that. They've got a little bit of that big man attitude in them. Battling in the paint when the shot goes up and feeling like they can get some rebounds too.
5 on the clock. And here's the fast break. And again, Victor Oladipo. Oladipo's got his third bucket of the night.
Impressive play there, and they have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. He also asked for a very strong effort on the offensive glass. He wants to see them cashing in on a lot of second chance opportunities. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
That may put a little life back into this team.
Money passes to Dedmon.
Looking now at some numbers for Jimmy Butler. Some good work from him over the last 10 games. He's right around 9 points a night, 7 rebounds to 4 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. We're finding his name in a lot of different columns in their box scores.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
The first one falls.
Well, in these games late in the season, critics say sometimes that motivation can be lacking. Playoff teams may be resting their stars. But it's a difficult issue for the NBA. How do you make these late season games more meaningful?
Chicago making a switch here. Heinrich's checked in. McDermott dishes to Gibson. Shot from 16. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Magic leading by 16. Steve, you mentioned the dog days of March and April. How would the league make winning more important, Clark, down the stretch?
Well, I've heard a number of interesting ideas. A play-in tournament for the final playoff spot, giving teams a few days of rest prior to the playoffs, eliminate mid-lottery protection so there's not an all-or-nothing losing incentive. The biggest thing to me would be reducing the number of regular season games.
Yeah, and you think that might happen?
I would love to see it happen. I don't think it will, though.
And that one's good. Heinrich's got his first basket of the night.
Good possession there, resulting in the easy one down low.
The Magic have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. To the inside, here's Dedmon. Noah with the block. And now, in transition is Heinrich. Here we go. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
And guys...
Better passing. Come on.
They haven't wasted time.
It's go time. Check in. I'm on it.
Gasol is checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for McDermott. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kirk Heinrich. Back to Rose. Kicks it to Dunleavy. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. Tries from 10 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Money's checked in for Peyton. And Chicago also making a switch. McDermott's checked in. Magic leading by 17. Here's Money. Non-stop scoring machine here. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Orlando out in front, up 19. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us.
We get closer and closer to the playoffs. The Toronto Raptors go up against Tobias Harris and the Orlando Magic. This Friday.
And our assist to the game here on replay. Armin, this wasn't his only assist, folks. 9 assists on the night over the course of the game for Money.
Kevin, it's been one great pass after another for him. Just a huge amount of scoring for that team's offense generated by his court vision.
Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Orlando, Paul Harkless and Tobias Harris, the forwards. Victor Oladipo is out there with Money, and it's Gordon in at the center filling out the middle. Orlando leading by 17. Here's Money. They set the pick. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, give credit where credit is due. Terrific assist inside.
So it's Chicago now. Rose kicks to McDermott. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Gasol. The shot is off. Some solid defense there for Money. The Magic shooting a superb 63% from the field. Dishes it to Harris. Here's Money. Inside. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 13 points in the second half.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
Here's Rose. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Rose has got 40 points.
He's showing great leadership here, willing his team into this game with his performance, doing everything in his power to cut into the lead.
It's Oladipo on the wing, and stolen by Butler. Left side, Butler. He dishes it to Rose. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Rose has got 42 in the game.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
Here's Money. Passes it to Harris. Here's Money. 6 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Great second half. I mean, he came out of that locker room ready to play.
Bulls trail by 19. Mirotic sets the screen for Rose. In the corner, it's McDermott. Got a piece of it. Lets it go from deep. And it's Rose missing.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Shot's good for Money.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 P's, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. That one on Rose.
And what a tremendous game for Money. He has 50 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of 3-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
You look at NBA defenses now, more and more they're designed to deny points in the paint and 3-pointers and concede long twos. That's the impact of analytics because the numbers indicate The long two is the lowest percentage shot to take.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Harris. Outside Rose. Here's Gibson. Rebound by Money. Magic leading by 23. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Gibson passes to Butler. He feeds it to McDermott. Here's Gibson, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Orlando, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Money. He's covered by Rose. Stolen by Noah. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Butler. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
He kicks to McDermott. From deep three-point range. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Magic leading by 21. It's tipped. McDermott with a steal. Outside Rose. Pass to Butler. Fires for three. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists in the game.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Here's Money. He's covered by Rose. The shot's good for Money. Money's got 54 points.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
And that's a foul called on Money. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Well, you take a look at video reviews in the NBA and even across all sports for that matter, they're not going anywhere. Especially with the way media is now. Fans can dissect every call on DVR or the internet. So you want to give officials the chance to get those big calls right. So I think video replay is useful and here to stay.
And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup line.
And guys, with video reviews, the complaint has been how long they take. You want to keep the energy and the momentum of the game going.
Well, the NBA knows about this problem, and they're creating a centralized site now to handle reviews, similar to what we see in hockey. So the hope is that this will speed up the process. That would be great.
Noah with the block. Butler kicks to Gibson. Rose dishes to McDermott. Back to Rose. Clock at 6. And Butler, here we go. No good from 11 feet.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Throws it up high. An emphatic LU jam.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous, stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Rose in the post. Butler passes to Rose. And there's the feed to McDermott. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 7th assist here tonight. Magic leading by 17. Here's Money. It's Oladipo on the wing. Pass to Money. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Gibson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Noah with a screen for Rose. The dish now to Butler. No one near him. And it's Chicago scoring again.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Magic have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Money. He's covered by Rose. Puts it up from 12. Dedmon. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Magic lead by 17.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Outside Butler. Feeds it to Noah. Rose gets a wide open look. Hits the jumper in space. Rose has got 6 in the quarter.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Goes up to the stripe. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
A theme that has unfortunately come up for this Orlando franchise is their inability to keep a franchise talent for long. Of course, you think both about Shaq and Dwight Howard and their exits.
And about Orlando and their stars, is it better, Clark, to have had stars and lost them, or to never have had stars at all on your team?
Well, it's a different kind of heartache, that's for sure. I think you'd rather have them and lose them than not to have them at all. But Orlando has seen a lot of success for how long they've been a franchise. They'd like to be able, though, looking ahead, to keep that next star that's wearing the Magic uniform right now.
The shot's good for Money. Money's got 56 points in the game.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
And Gibson wide open. He shoots. Open jump shot off the mark.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
And Butler, here we go. Rose gets a wide open look. From the high post, he drills it. Rose has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Very productive game for him, but he's going to have to get some help from his teammates if they're going to win.
Goes up off the pick, and he slams it in.
And flying high to send that one through. I didn't think he had a chance of getting to the rack against such a bigger defender.
From 11 feet away. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Magic leading by 17.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. Butler kicks to Rose. Back to Butler. And there's the pass to Rose. Back to Butler. Releases. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Gibson with the steal. Rose dishes to McDermott. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And it's 13 points for Doug McDermott.
Well, tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. An impressive win for the Magic.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
Guys, with them having dropped 3 straight games in this season series, they had to put together a full effort tonight. Big win in their final contest of the year against the Bulls.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Money. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Fournier comes in for Gordon, and Luke Ridnour subbed in for Victor Oladipo. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Heinrich kicks to Mirotic. Dishes to Snell. Passes it to Mirotic. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You know, for a guy his size, he doesn't play above the rim very often like he did on that slam.
Still got some power behind him, though.
Yeah, I mean, you let him get in close like that, he'll throw one down hard on you. This is unbelievable. What a shooting exhibition we're seeing out there today.
Heinrich outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
Here's Money, guarded by Heinrich, stolen by Noah. And here we go, the Bulls, fast break. And Heinrich gets it to go.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
Here's Money, guarded by Heinrich. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
And nothing you can do to salvage this one at this point. Game over.
Not anymore. Any chance they had is gone.
Money passes to Dedmon. Here's Money. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you.
Nice shooting.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
Yo, as weird as it sounds, at this point, I gotta say yes. Sometimes you just get so in the zone, you feel everything coming off your hands going in. Yo, I got to that point tonight, and I hope I can find it again sometime soon.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
All right, Doris, thanks. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan player of the game.
Hey, Coach, how you doing, man?
Good.
Oh, come on, man. I know you since I was 12 years old. I know something wrong. So what's up?
Forget it. You know, you're a professional athlete in the middle of the season. You got enough to worry about.
Man, bump all that, man. You family, Coach. What's going on?
All right. Engineers from the county said the gym at the school has structural damage that, quote, poses a significant threat to the public. Until such a time repairs can be made, the structure must be shut down, unquote.
Hold on. They won't close the gym? Our gym?
Unless we get a sudden infusion of cash. Look, it hurts to ask, but if you could contribute financially, you know, the coaches, faculty, the kids, we really appreciate it. We wouldn't have to go across town and play at that rec center. Heck, we could, you know, name the gym after you. What do you think?
Coach, there was a time when I didn't have anything, and you brought me into your home, your heart, and your team. I'm more than happy to help out any way I can, and that includes financially.
I'm so proud of you. The man you've become. Thank you.
Hey, Coach, no problem. I got you. Forever.
See you later.
Call you later.
Okay, Eric, you're up.
During the team's current winning streak, how concerned have you been with making sure you get yours?
Well, it's never about numbers with me. It's about wins. And as long as we got it rolling like tonight, I'm good. I ain't tripping.
In the back, Kyle, what's your question?
You had a tough time taking care of the ball tonight. Why?
I don't like your face. I don't like your question. Don't talk anymore. Next.
You, sir.
Everyone's talking about your little social media snafu. Care to comment?
No comment. I like to keep that private.
Private? That's a good one. Maybe you should have thought about that before blasting your intentions to lead the team to the universe.
You know what? You live and you learn, so let's move on.
Move on. To the next team most likely.
Hey, listen. We're good. I spoke with the organization and the powers that be. We've decided to move on together. So, there's no story here. Stop fishing.
He's right. We're done here. Well done.
Thank you.
So with this social media scandal thing going, you've alienated your teammates, the fans, and management.
That wasn't my intention.
But that's what happened. That's why I keep an extra cell at home just for conversations I want to keep to myself. And that bad boy never leaves the house.
An extra cell?
Just keep your intentions to yourself. We're all disposable in this league. All I really care about is your mindset. How you feeling?
I feel good. I'm still focused on what matters. That's this team, my job, and the rest of the season.
Good, but words are one thing, actions are another. You're going to have to bust your butt over the next few weeks to earn the respect and trust of your teammates again. Can you do that?
Absolutely, man. Those my boys.
Good. Time to prove it. Now get out of here.
Yes, sir.